You think I'm done? You think this is it for me? No, man. You don't know what rock bottom looks like. But let me tell you something. You think you know pain. Look at me. These scars. They're a reminder. A war I fought while you were playing house. Nights so black. Even the devils hide their faces. You talk about hurt. You wouldn't recognize it if it punched you in the gut. I watched my dreams burn, turn to ash, while you were still sucking your thumb. I've been crushed, again and again, each failure a goddamn boulder on my back. I stood in the storm, soaked to the bone, with nothing, no one. So don't you dare lecture me on suffering. You haven't even grazed the surface. The cold bite of reality? You think that's cute? Life isn't a beast, it's a goddamn monster. It doesn't just take, it devours. Chews you up and spits you out. It takes what it wants, because it can. I've been there, face down in the filth, where the only sound is the echo of your own screams. You talk about suffering, you haven't even smelled it. Suffering is having your heart ripped out, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but a hollow shell. Oh, the people who promise to be there. Yeah, and then they walk away. They turn their backs, as if you were nothing. Betrayal. It's a goddamn knife twisting in your gut. And the loneliness, it's a suffocating shroud, choking the life out of you. You scream, you howl, but nobody hears, nobody cares. You think you've hit rock bottom, sitting there wallowing in your self-pity. You're pathetic. This isn't the end. It's just the beginning of the hell I'm going to unleash. This isn't the end. You think this is the end. You haven't seen the end. The end is when you crawl into a hole and never come out. When you let the darkness own you. When you stop fighting for anything. You think you're broken. So what? We're all scarred. It's what you do with those scars that matters. You don't get to give up. You don't get to let them win. You get back on your feet. You fight. You survive. No matter the cost. You think you're the only one who's been tempted to quit. I've been there, standing on the edge, ready to fall. But I didn't. I clawed my way back every single time. Not because I'm special, but because I refuse to let this world break me. Look around. It's a savage place, but you don't get to crumble. You find the strength, even when you think you have none. You ignite that spark inside you. Let it burn everything in its path. Use the pain. Let it drive you. You think you're alone? We all have our monsters. The difference is I control mine. Control. Battles. We all have them. But mine are different. Mine are fought in the shadows, where no one sees. It's not about rising from the ashes. It's about refusing to burn in the first place. So get up. Show the world. Show them what you're capable of. You think this is rock bottom? You're wrong. I've been to depths you can't even imagine. I've felt the loneliness that freezes your soul. The kind that makes you question everything. I've walked through life as a ghost, a shadow. My cries unheard. That's my strength. That's what fuels me. Your suffering. It's just the beginning. Prepare yourself. You think you know loss. You know nothing. I've lost everyone. Watched my family ripped apart, piece by bloody piece. I stood at their graves, not weeping, but planning. The nights, they're my training ground. Silence, my weapon. Memories, fuel. I don't drown. I adapt. I survive. My dreams, they're not shattered. They're reforged in the fires of my pain. And every scar, every fragment makes me stronger. Don't mistake my pain for weakness. It's my power. You wake up to the same misery? Disappointment? That's life. Reach for something. You'll be disappointed. Exhausted. Weak. The light at the end of the tunnel. A joke. But even in this darkness, something stirs. A spark of rage. A refusal to break. It's small, but it's growing. Nurture it. Let it consume you. Because even in the blackest night, there's a chance. A chance to rise. A chance to make them all regret what they did. Don't let the past define you. Let it fuel you. Failures holding you back? Pathetic. Break free. Rise. You have the potential. I've stared into the abyss and laughed, and I'm still here. You can be too. This isn't the end. It's the prelude. And you're the one writing the script. So write a story of retribution. A story of power. Your story. And when the world tries to break you, when life throws its worst, you don't just stand tall. You dominate. You show them what you're capable of. Because you're not just strong, you're a weapon. You're not just brave, you're a predator. Make them hear you roar.